Well, hi everyone, and welcome to this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Eric Thompson. I am president of Windermere Real Estate here in Colorado. We're going to have some fun together for about the next 10 minutes with this question, how's the market? This is a question we get all the time from our customers. I'm going to walk you through how to answer this question, also how not to answer this question. You see my email at the bottom of the screen. One thing I want to offer up to you is I put together a little book that describes this strategy and some other strategies, 27 surefire strategies to grow your business. If you want to get a copy of this book, just shoot me an email. I'd love to help you with that. Real quick about our company, Windermere Real Estate. We're located in those 11 states. We have 6,000 agents in those states. We're growing across Colorado. We're having fun doing that. So that's just a little bit about Windermere. Let's dive in to the webcast now and the plan for today. So here's the plan, guys. How's the market? This really is one of the most magical questions that a customer will ever ask us. And we're going to walk through for you how to answer this question, how not to answer this question. Really, we're going to talk about how to turn this question into transactions for you, how to turn this question into a great opportunity for you to add value to your customers, all right? So how's the market is just an amazing, it's a beautiful thing when this happens. So there the customer is asking you this great question, opening up the door of opportunity for you to help them out, for you to position yourself as a trusted source of information. So be listening in for this question, be tuned in, and be prepared to give a great answer, which will ultimately help the customer and also help you attract business, okay? So you know what's fun to think about? Here's some questions that you're never going to hear. We hear the how's the market question a lot. How about some questions that you're never going to hear? You're never going to hear, hey, so how's the life insurance market? Do you think a life insurance agent ever hears the question, hey, how's the life insurance market? Do you think an attorney ever hears the question, hey, so how's the legal market? Those questions never occur, but the question, how's the real estate market, that happens a lot, right? So you know what? It's good to be us. It's really good to be a realtor. It's good to be a realtor because people love to talk about real estate, no matter what the setting is. It could be the cocktail party or the sporting event, or it could be at work, wherever it is. People love to talk about real estate, so it's good to be us. It's good to be a realtor. So what's different about real estate? Lots of things that are different about real estate compared to other industries. You know what? It's complex. It is risky. It's infrequent. It's emotional. These four things together make it really important for the consumer to use us. It really makes them want to use us. It makes them need us. So these four things are all really good news for real estate. They need a true professional like you because of these four things, all right? So here's the deal. Our income is directly proportional to how we are positioned in the minds of our customers. So how we sit in their mind, how we are positioned in the mind, will affect our income. It will affect how many transactions that we attract because the research shows each person on average knows 12 realtors. They know 12 different realtors. So you are one of 12 that they know. They know you and 11 others. So we must be really focused on positioning and must position ourselves at the top of this pyramid. So you can imagine this pyramid that lives in the mind of every consumer. Where do you live in that pyramid? Do you live at the bottom of just one of the 12 realtors that they know, or do you live at the top as the one and only source of information? So I want you to imagine the conversation between one friend and another friend. One friend says, hey, I'm thinking about selling my home. Do you know any good realtors? The other realtor says, yeah, actually I know 12 realtors, but there's only one you need to talk to. There's only one trusted source of information. There's only one authority on the market. There's only one go-to person that you need to talk to. So this is all about positioning, okay? So the deal is our ability to effectively answer the question, how's the market, determines where we sit in that pyramid, and if we can do a really good job with answering this question, it will put us at the top of the pyramid. Okay, so that's kind of the precursor to all this. Now I'm going to give you the exact things to say, and we'll start with having some fun with here's what's not to say. So when you are asked the question, so how's the market, two things you do not say. The first thing you do not say is, oh my God, it's crazy. The market is just so crazy right now. I hear this a lot. Don't say this. Don't say this to a consumer. Don't say this to a client, customer. You know what? No one wants anything to do with crazy. So when they hear that the market is crazy, they will literally or figuratively run away, right? So don't say that it's crazy. It maybe makes you come across as crazy, or you are having trouble handling the craziness of it. So do not say it's crazy. Also, don't say, oh my gosh, I'm so busy. Oh, I am just so busy. I'm so busy showing buyers around and writing multiple offers and bidding wars. Oh, I'm so busy. When you say I'm so busy, what that communicates is you can't manage your schedule. It also communicates what? It communicates that you're too busy to help any new clients. So those are two things that we do not say. Okay, so here are three things that you should say. I'll tell you too that some of these things I'm going to show you are inspired by Ninja Selling. If you haven't checked out Ninja Selling, I encourage you to do that. Go to ninjaselling.com, incredible real estate agent training program. So check it out. Here are three things that we should say. First of all, when someone asks you the question, so how's the market? What you want to be able to do is respond back with some solid stats and facts. Just give them something they can sink their teeth into. Give them a solid fact about the market that will pique their interest, that will get them engaged, that will make them curious, that makes them kind of lean in and want to hear more. It's a stat or fact that can keep the conversation going. When you say, well, I'm busy or I'm crazy, it kind of shuts off the conversation. It's not going to go anywhere. But if you can give them a tangible stat or fact, it will keep the conversation going. It positions you as a source of information. You will sound like you know what you're talking about because you know the market. I'll give you an example here in a second, but that's strategy one, give a stat or fact. Strategy two is to cite experts. The deal is they really don't care about your opinion. They do care about other people's opinions. So for instance, we could cite Dr. Lawrence Yun, the chief economist for NAR, cite something that he said, cite another economist maybe that was recently quoted in the newspaper, maybe in the Denver Post or the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal. If you say, well, here's what so-and-so says about the market, here's what Dr. Lawrence Yun says about the market, you will watch the customer lean in and want to hear more, okay? So that's way more powerful than you just spouting off your opinion about the market. Number three, this one is great. You say, well, you know what? Here's where we think the opportunity is. The operative word, the most important word in that sentence is the word we. So you may say, you know what? We were just having a conversation about this in our sales meeting. In our company, here's where we think the opportunity is in the market. They will lean into that. They will be very curious to know where you collectively, the collective we, think the opportunity is in the market. This is an exercise we do frequently in our company. In our sales meetings, we'll get people into groups and we'll talk about, we'll share where do we think the opportunity is. We get some great takeaways from that, okay? So here's a quick example. Here's a nugget you can share. Here's a stat or fact that I think will intrigue people, will cause them to lean in and want to hear more. This is an interesting fact. So last year, Colorado added over 91,000 people to our state. We're now at 5.5 million people, actually over 5.5 million people. It's pretty amazing. When I was born in Denver in 1970, there were 2 million people in Colorado. Now there's 5.5 million people. No wonder there's so much traffic on I-70 when I go skiing. So when we have 91,000 people added to our population, you know what? We need over 36,000 homes for those people. That's using just simple formula, 2.5 people per household. So that's an interesting stat you can share with someone. That will make them say, wow, interesting. Gosh, you really know your stuff. What does that mean to real estate, right? And you can just keep going with the conversation. Okay, so remember, this is all about how you're positioned. That question, how's the market, helps you get positioned at the top. I am Eric Thompson. I enjoyed our time together. Reach out to me if you have questions, comments. Reach out to me too, again, if you would like a copy of this nifty little book, the 27 Strategies to Help You Grow Your Business. Just send me an email. Thanks for your engagement. I hope to see you soon.